Hello, and welcome to Don Hammond's Arlington Weekly News. I'm Daniel Pineda. We have a great news program for today. We have our news stories, CBB, Community Bulletin Board, and our 55 plus news. But first, a social media announcement. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News, and yes, the number one. Also facebook.com, and you can listen to us on the radio, WERA 96.7 FM. And now on to our first news story for today. As of Sunday evening, March the 28th, reports show that the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Arlington had reached 14,126. Regular viewers and listeners will note the continuing increase in our reported case numbers. Arlingtonians are still getting sick, and the most recent rate of increase has gone up 270 people in the last 7 days. The following is extracted from the most recent announcement from Virginia Governor Ralph Northam. In December 2020, as case counts and positivity rates rose, Executive Order 72 imposed additional temporary restrictions to stem the surge of COVID-19 in the Commonwealth. Currently, Virginia's 7-day moving average of new COVID-19 cases is more than 1,211 per day, which is higher than at any point in the first 9 months of the pandemic. Virginia's 7-day PCR percent test positivity rate is 5.4%. The statewide rate of COVID-19 ICU hospitalizations, 2.3 per 100,000, is below the threshold of concern 3.5 per 100,000. The daily case increase rate is 17.6 per 100,000, which is above the threshold of concern, 4.3 per 100,000, and cases have been increasing for 7 days. Therefore, the health data makes it clear that while Executive Order 72's temporary restrictions can continue to be eased slightly, they must largely remain in place a little longer. In addition, every Virginian must continue to practice measures that are proven to keep people safe. Avoid gathering with anyone outside your household. Practice hand sanitation. Maintain proper physical distance from others. Stay home when possible and wear masks while indoors and in public. We have to continue to work together to keep each other safe. The changes are relatively minor. Effective April 1st, limits on social gatherings will increase from 10 to 50 for indoor gatherings and from 25 to 100 for outdoor gatherings. Limits for entertainment and public amusement venues will remain at 30% occupancy, but the cap for indoor venues will increase from 250 to 500 persons, and the cap for outdoor gatherings will be removed. The number of spectators allowed at recreational sporting events will increase from 25 to 100 indoors and from 250 to 500 outdoors, and remain limited at 30% capacity. And now on to our next news story for today. A popular restaurant and recent favorite among the Arlington Weekly News team is closing. Whitlow's on Wilson, located at 2854 Wilson Boulevard, has issued a full statement on social media. Whitlow's on Wilson has been family owned and operated since 1995. While it has been an exceedingly difficult year due to COVID-19, thankfully Whitlow's maintained operations and support for our staff as much as possible. Unfortunately, we have been unable to successfully negotiate an extension for our lease which expires at the end of June 2021. We will continue to operate as we have been. However, we are due to close on Saturday, June the 26th, 2021. We invite everyone to drop by and celebrate all the good times that have been had over the course of our 26 years in Clarendon. We want to take the opportunity to thank our past and present staff for making Whitlow's the neighborhood gathering spot that it is. A special shout out to the incredible team that has fought so hard to keep Whitlow's going during the pandemic. We are beyond grateful. Thank you to the musicians that have played on our stage. To our loyal regulars and guests, we cannot say thank you enough. We could not have done it without you. While the doors at 2854 Wilson may be closing in June, we are actively looking for a future home. We don't necessarily see this as a goodbye, but more of a see you later. In the meantime, there are 3 months left and we are going to make the best of it. We have some good things planned and hope to see you all soon. The Cahill Williams family. Whitlow's originally opened as an eatery in Washington, D.C. in 1946. The current location opened in Clarendon in 1995. It had added a rooftop deck in 2010. Arlington County has partnered with Neighborhood Health, Arlington Free Clinic, Macedonia Baptist Church, and local nonprofit organizations. Their goal is to address disparities in COVID-19 vaccination rates among Arlington's Black, Latino, low-income, and other communities that have been more severely affected by the pandemic. The Arlington County Department of Human Services has begun scheduling vaccine appointments for people referred by the nonprofits. Reverend Craig Harcum of Macedonia Baptist Church stated, Black Americans and Latinos have been disproportionately impacted by COVID-19 compared to white, non-Latinos. We want to make sure more members of our community have the opportunity to receive the vaccine. The church is a trusted factor, a trusted force in the community, and we are able to help seniors who might lack technical access or others who struggle to understand the process. Our goal is to save lives spiritually as well as physically. Arlington Free Clinic President Nancy White agreed, saying, it's essential that we work together to remove barriers to vaccination and make it easy for our low-income neighbors to protect themselves and their families from COVID-19. Arlington Free Clinic is proud to partner with our county and nonprofit colleagues to improve vaccine access to our high-risk, vulnerable communities. Arlington Free Clinic provides free, high-quality health care to low-income, uninsured Arlington County adults through the generosity of donors and volunteers. Arlington's Department of Human Services will schedule appointments at either the neighborhood health site at Macedonia Baptist Church, the Arlington Free Clinic site at their facility off Columbia Pike, or at one of the county sites. The county sites have included Sequoia Plaza, Walter Reed Community Center, and Lubber Run Community Center. All vaccine appointments will be made by referral only. The Arlington County Police Department has announced the arrest of the suspect following an investigation into threats and the recovery of 2 improvised explosive devices, commonly referred to as pipe bombs. Ryan Bosnick, 34, of Arlington, Virginia, was arrested and charged with possession of explosive materials or devices, ×2, possession of a sawed-off shotgun, and threats of death or bodily injury to a person. He is being held without bond in the Arlington County Detention Facility. Here are the details of their report. At approximately 7:47 p.m. on March 22nd, Police were dispatched to the 1000 block of North Fillmore Street for the report of an individual making threats. Upon arrival, it was determined that the two witnesses were eating at a restaurant when the suspect joined them for drinks. As they were conversing, the suspect made threatening statements to harm individuals known to him. The suspect later opened his backpack and revealed what was described as a two-piece shotgun made from metal pipes and a bag containing suspected shotgun ammunition. Upon leaving the restaurant, the witnesses reported the incident to police. During the course of the police investigation, officers identified the suspect and made contact with the female victim who was one of the targets of his threats. The victim revealed the suspect had also been sending her threatening text messages. A warrant for threats of death or bodily injury to a person was obtained for the suspect at that time. On the afternoon of March 23rd, officers took the suspect into custody without incident as he was walking in the area of Fairfax Drive and North Stewart Street. At approximately 3:40 p.m., officers executed a search warrant at the suspect's residence located in the 1100 block of North Stewart Street. During the execution of the search warrant, a homemade sawed-off shotgun and two improvised explosive devices were located. The Arlington County Fire Department's bomb squad responded to the scene and assisted with the removal of the devices from the residence. Federal authorities from the FBI Washington Field Office responded to the scene, and this remains an active joint criminal investigation. There is no apparent ongoing threat to public safety. Anyone with pertinent information related to this incident and or the suspect is asked to contact the Arlington County Police tip line at ACPD tip line at arlingtonva.us or anonymously to the Arlington County Crime Solvers hotline at 1-866-411-TIPS 8477. That's all for our news for today. Now on to our community bulletin board stories, CBB.
Hi, and welcome to CBB. We'll start off with an event for kids aged 3 to 5 years. It's called Migrating Marbles. Now, the information doesn't say what it's really about, but I'll bet it has something to do with birds. Preschool programs are offered throughout the year at both Gulf Branch and Long Branch Nature Centers. The theme for preschool programs is repeated during the month, so please register for only one session at each nature center per month. Caretakers must stay with their child during the program. You can register online or call 703-228-4747. That's activity number 632-811-B, as in bird. That's on Thursday, April 8th from 10 o'clock to 10:30 a.m. Next up, here's a chance to enjoy a walk along the Mount Vernon Trail to see some cherry blossoms. That's why they call it Cherry Blossom Walk. Now this program is for ages 18 and up, so it looks like you're going to do some serious walking. You can register at https://eventbrite.com/e/cherry-blossom-walk-tickets-143-545-888-617. Additional details will be emailed to participants. The event is a part of a series of free outdoor programming as part of the Cherry Blossom festivities at Virginia Highlands Park. It's coming up on Friday, April 9th from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock a.m. at Longbridge Park, 475 Longbridge Drive. After that, we have a history hike. It's called Duel in Arlington. Oddly enough, it's for families. Register both children and adults because children must be accompanied by a registered adult. It seems that on April 8th, 1826, Secretary of State Henry Clay and Senator John Randolph crossed the Chain Bridge into Virginia for a duel. It was the result of years of bitter political fighting finally turned violent. To mark the 195th anniversary, you'll hike along the approximate path of the duel and learn how it came to be. Registration is required. For the hike, dueling is just not allowed. Register online or call 703-228-4747. The activity number is 632-751-H. That's on Saturday, April 10th from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. at Fort Ethan Allen Park, 3829 North Stafford Street. Finally, we have something called Spring Ephemerals Hike. It's another event for adults. Come along for a hike from Windy Run Park down to the Potomac Heritage Trail and back. You'll learn about and search for the most elusive wildflowers of early spring before they go for the season. Participants will be sent a Google Maps link to the exact meeting location. You'll meet at Windy Run Park at the end of North Kenmore Street. Registration is required. For information, call 703-228-3403. You can register online or call 703-228-4747. That's activity number 632-841-J, and it's coming up on Sunday, April 11th from 10 o'clock to 11:30 a.m. at Windy Run Park, 1420 North Kenmore Street. That's it for CBB. Now it's time for 55 Plus News.
Howdy, and welcome to 55 Plus News. We'll start off with a program called Nutrition Eggcellent. That's EGG-cellent. It's a chance to meet with Virginia Cooperative Extension Master Food Volunteers to learn about the benefits of, you guessed it, eggs. That is, the benefits you can get from eggs. I don't reckon the eggs themselves get anything out of it, not even a 401k plan. You can register online or call 703-228-4747. That's activity number 913501-3, and it's on Thursday, April 8th from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock a.m. You gotta be 55 and up, and you have to have 55 plus membership. Next up, we got Secrets Revealed. Now, that's an examination of famous artists and their distinctive, sometimes secretive, techniques for doing art, that is. Community arts programmer Jen Droblian will discuss the contributions of these artists and the methods that make their works so special. You can register online or call 703-228-4747. Just mention activity number 913302-2, and that's on Monday, April 12th from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Once again, you got to be 55 and up and a 55 plus member. Next up, this is something called Building an Age-Friendly Community. Now, Arlington's age-friendly plan summarizes strategies for our community to be livable for individuals of all ages. You can learn about the vision and implementation process to be a part of this worldwide network. Cynthia Davis and Lori Young from the Age-Friendly Task Force will describe what they call the 8 domains of livability and how Arlington measures up. You can register online or call 703-228-4747. 4747. The activity number is 913404-1. That's coming up on Tuesday, April 13th from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. And even though the plan is for all ages, the event is for ages 55 and up and 55 plus members. Finally, we got something about container gardens. Now, container gardens are an excellent way to grow vegetables and flowers when you have limited outdoor space, and they can fit on an outdoor balcony or a small patio. This program will be presented by Virginia Cooperative Extension Master Gardener Lynn Pelkey. You can register online or call 703-228-4747. The activity number is 913401-4, and it's coming up on Tuesday, April 13th from 11 o'clock a.m. to 12 o'clock noon. You got to be 55 and up, and 55 plus membership is required. Anyway, that's all I got for 55 plus news.
Hello, and here are a couple of Arlington Independent Media announcements. AIM will be holding its second annual online auction from April 26th through May the 16th. They are actively soliciting donations of auction items from individuals, area artists, and markers, as well as the business community. Works of art, crafts, books, gourmet baskets, desserts, services, classes, and gift certificates are among the items we hope to offer in the auction. If you are interested in donating items or have ideas about businesses that might be able to help, contact Jackie. That's at jacks@arlingtonmedia.org. Also, save the date. AIM will be holding its first fundraising gala on April 26th. The ticketed, live hosted, online event will feature pre-recorded segments of music, spoken word, dance, testimonial, sponsor messages, stories about AIM, and more, all hosted live from the AIM studio. Tickets for the event are only $10, and deluxe tickets available for $100. Deluxe tickets will come with a special gala box delivered a few days before the event. The box will contain wine, snacks, party favors, AIM, WERA swag, and other goodies. Finally, from AIM, save the date. Coachella is a 2-night virtual concert featuring some of the finest acts in the DC metro area. The lineup will include area fan favorites Kaz Gardner, Sweater Set, Chris Matthews, Deccan Traps, and many, many more. Tickets are only $10 for one night or $15 for both nights, and will go on sale in early April. Thank you for listening to Arlington Independent Media Reminders.
And now here's a brief installment of It's Easy Being Green. Unfortunately, Adele's not here, so Joe Tree Frog's all alone, but things are still happening in Green World. Want to improve your yard for local birds and butterflies? Then it's time to Grow Native. A great selection of plants that are accustomed to local climate and wildlife will be available for purchase. There are natives for sun, to shade, and even deer-resistant plants. Order your favorite plants by 5 o'clock p.m. on April 13th so you don't miss out. For information and to order, you can go to https://parks.arlingtonva.us/native-plant-sale or just Google Buy Native Plants Arlington. After you've ordered, you can pick up your plants on Saturday, April 24th from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. at Kenmore Middle School, 200 South Carlin Springs Road. A word of warning, orders not picked up will not be refunded.
Okay,
right.
you may not know
Stick with the live
which
page.
chocolate bunny to get. There's tons of them out there. I am going to help you. We're going to put on our blindfolds, Adele and Craig. I have basket 1, 2, and 3. One Easter bunny is very expensive, high priced. One Easter bunny is moderately priced. One chocolate Easter bunny here, dirt cheap.
Okay.
You can get it at the dollar store, okay? So you guys are going to tell me first, basket number 1. You guys both need to taste it. Adele, give it a, oh, she's going for the lucky rabbit's foot. Then pass it on to Craig.
All right.
Pass it on to Craig. Oh, this is fun because they can't see.
All right. So just
He's
take a bite
going to give it a
anyway.
taste.
Very chocolatey.
Can feel free to smell it. Tell us what you
It's
think.
definitely chocolate.
Okay.
Not
Now,
bad.
Not
we're
bad.
going to go ahead and try bunny number 2.
Okay, bunny number 1.
Foot. Ooh, I see a foot.
Okay, try the foot.
Make sure I can't see
Nice
anything.
and crunchy.
Okay.
This one has a nice crunch.
This
Put
one's
that in
crunchy.
Craig's hand.
I'm still chewing on bunny number 1.
All right, see what you think.
Which end is up?
He's gonna go. That's the ears. Okay, put that in your mouth.
Well, I'm still chewing on it. The first one.
Guess we
Wait
should
a
have
minute.
brought
Wait a
him
minute.
Still,
something,
like,
a palate
enjoying the
cleanser.
flavor.
Oh well,
My
live and
blindfold
learn.
came off here. Hold it.
Well,
Having some technical
Hey,
difficulties.
That's
technical-
right, oh, well.
Okay.
as long as you keep your eyes closed.
Bunny number 2.
Okay, now.
Sorry.
So what did you think of that
I
one?
need to
That's
go.
good.
I like
Good.
the-
What did
I
you
like
think
the
of that one,
first
Craig?
I like the first
You
one.
like the first one. You like the second one. Craig likes
The first one was nice and milk
It was
chocolatey.
chocolate, like
Okay.
milky chocolate, yeah.
So which one did you like better of the two? The 1 or the 2?
Number 1.
Number 2.
Okay. Now we're
I
gonna
like that.
try number 3.
As soon as I get my
Ooh,
blindfold
this one's
on.
light.
Light. Okay. Now taste it. I believe this one's hollow.
Yeah, he feels lighter.
Okay. Now let Craig give it a
we
taste.
needed instruction on how to do these stupid.
Yeah,
sorry.
that's why you had a
Okay.
clip.
Yeah.
Okay, pass it to Craig.
All right. This is number 3.
Okay. Quick, we're running out of time. What do you think? Quick, tell me what you think. Down. What do you think?
I'm going to say number 2.
All right, I will tell you quickly. Adele picked the Godiva chocolate.
Woo, I love
So
Godiva.
Adele has expensive taste. Craig, what was your pick?
Oh, I'm still chewing on 2 and 3 all mixed up in together.
Craig's got it
Pick
all
quickly,
mixed up.
Craig. What was your pick?
Number 1.
Number 1, Craig picked the Hershey's chocolate, a childhood favorite.
Yeah.
So
Can't go wrong with Hershey.
what can I say? I think women like the expensive and boys at heart like their childhood favorite. Happy Easter, everybody. Go to some egg hunts. Happy Easter.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
And that concludes this week's show. We will be back next week with more news from Arlington. Meanwhile, be careful, be safe, and be well.